On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Anthony Davis. Driving the lane, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Sohan. Harper kicks to Johnson. Sohan with the screen. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Back to Davis. Now Thompson. And here is Marshall. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 5. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs. Mavericks making a switch here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. Second, the Mavericks.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Sohan with the ball. Davis is there. Here's Fox. Plays it up and banks it in. Fox has got 7 points.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. Drills the three-pointer. He has 7.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Lively sends a screen for Russell, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yes, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Barnes comes in for Johnson, and it's Matthews in for Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Davis. And it's Sohan missing.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Left side, Davis. Over Sohan. And it's Davis missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those.
No electricity, no water.
Just couldn't find the mark.
Barnes outside. Back to Harper. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The defense wasn't really bothered by the screen, but he still managed to convert.
The Spurs making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Marshall passes to Washington. Lively sets a screen for Washington. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Champagnie. Good on the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. From deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Harper the pass to Barnes. Here's Sohan. Misses the three. Mavericks leading by 10. Pass to Irving. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Lively. Now Washington. Irving from long range. The rebound by Champagnie. Out to the wing. Here's Harper. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Harper's got 7 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Fox against Irving. It's good. Fox has got 11 points.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Irving against Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. On its way from Irving for 2. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Spurs trail by 9. Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. Off target from three-point range.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And Davis can't get it to go.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Here's Fox. He's covered by Irving. This one for 3, and Fox is good for 3. Fox has got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, when Fox gets into a rhythm, he is tough. Having himself a night.
Covered by Vassell. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And yes, it's good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Fox with it. 14 points for him. Horford dishes to Fox. Wembanyama looking it over. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Marshall. He's got 6. Thompson outside. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Marshall's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Good on the bucket. 8 points for him.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Pass to Castle. 1:53 left in the first half. Cans it from downtown. Castle's got 10 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
The shot. San Antonio with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Mavericks leading by 11. Davis with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And San Antonio shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. And he makes that one.
Yeah, he's a very strong wing. Johnson is about 220 pounds, and he knows how to use his body.
Pass to Marshall. Buries it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
No one covered.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
Now Marshall. He has 6. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Castle, covered by Gafford. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And so here is Dallas, leading by 12. Fires the 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Daniel Gafford. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Marshall in at the 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Spurs shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Vassell outside. Johnson sends the screen for Vassell. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Marshall. Back to Davis. And here is Marshall. He has 6. Here's Gafford. And the shot goes in. Gafford's got 9.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
It's Fox with the drive. Count the basket. Fox has got 20.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Davis kicks to Marshall. Offline with his 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Back to Harper. Spurs passing it around. Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointer. Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the follow. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Pass to Thompson.
Get back in the what? Get back in that gym.
Back to Thompson.
I think he said gym.
5 to shoot. Unloads. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively. not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Pass to Thompson. For three. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Johnson with it. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving against Fox. Thompson passes to Davis. Pass to Irving. Trying to get something going, and it's denied by Fox.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. That sends Keldon Johnson to the free throw line. That one on Davis. And the Spurs with some changes. Horford comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Jeremy Sohan subbed in for Fox. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively. He's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Christie comes in for Thompson.
They said, oh, Dustin sucked. His room is the worst. Damn. They tore down the infrastructure, I believe.
Here's Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This has not
Picks
been
up
his
whatever they call that. I forgot that.
He needs to
Installation.
find a way to get going here.
Oh, that's right.
Again, to stretch the floor,
yeah, I do.
particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Picked by Horford. Here's Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Harper the pass to Horford. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Can they get it? Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. And it goes down 2 points. Marshall's got 8 points.
Right.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how...
San Antonio's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Dallas shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Lively a screen on Fox. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Washington kicks to Russell. Puts it up from 17. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. He's so active.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box, there were some great numbers for
Why you guys
Klay
putting
Thompson.
why you mess with
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And good that time.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Who's that? Yeah.
Lively sets a screen for Washington.
Reggie.
And finished off by Lively.
They just blocked out the noise,
that
kept
Reggie,
on grinding, and this is their reward.
Because I think they're
It
the only
is
two that's
always
there.
a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Now here's Harper.
Damn.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I'd say he give us no more to I said 89. He started something he can't even finish. He wanted Cowboys, that's how to react. And laugh, make jokes. I don't